Pop Squat, come on at ya. We're going to listen to another track from Bulianjulian. We actually listened to another one just a second ago from Laredo and Osiris Israel that Bulianjulian sent in as well because he had worked with him on a previous track, the one we did yesterday. And we're going to listen to another one from Julian today. This is called Peaks and Valleys. This is a demo that came out 2 months ago. It looks like there are lyrics down here. I just clicked and opened that. Let's check this out. If you want to send me music, if you are an artist, musician, rapper, whatever the hell you qualify or describe yourself as, you can find my papasquatjon8@gmail.com email address below. You can also look there if you just want to send me some suggestions for songs, send me money. I can only spend time doing music that people pay me for. I am sorry for that. But I get so many suggestions that I can't possibly do them all, and so that's what I use to kind of filter out everybody. Also, you can join my Patreon, and my patrons get a lot of suggestions on the channel station, like I'm on the radio or something. But let's check this out. Bulianjulian with Peaks and Valleys. I love hot moms. You say that, and yet you probably wouldn't really, because they're a lot of work. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean a lot of responsibilities. I get what you're saying. Let's go. Bulianjulian, Peaks and Valleys. 2 minutes 43.
If you want to, you can sit on that stool. If you want to, you can just move that stuff off of there.
No, I'm alright.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I like hearing you play.
Hey, it's peaks and valleys, it's peaks and valleys, it's peaks and valleys, no, it's peaks and valleys, it's peaks and valleys, it's peaks and valleys, no, it's peaks and valleys, it's peaks and valleys, it's all I see, no, yeah, it's peaks and valleys. Hey, no, it's peaks and valleys, no, it's peaks and valleys, it's peaks and valleys, no, it's peaks and valleys, no, it's peaks and valleys, it's peaks and valleys, no, it's peaks and valleys, 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 park the car, let's get valet parking. I know you stalking, but I like it, but I like it, but I like it, but I like it, it's over, and it's over, I want green 4-leaf clover, move over, come over. We don't got closure. Peaks and valleys, all I've been drinking water for my skin, not no soda. But I'm so done. I feel so dumb. I feel so numb. But then I feel everything at once. I feel so dry. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. She texts me, she's so drunk. So drunk. So drunk. She's so dumb. She's so dumb. There's no coming back from this.
Wow, is that cool? This is so well done. I'm not sure if this is just sort of freestyle coming off the top as he's sitting down at a piano to record something, or if like that beginning little thing where somebody's talking to him, like you could sit down there, and is like just recorded conversation, and then he sat down and started playing this, because it feels so improvised. The entire thing, the really high notes on the piano, it doesn't, like, you don't hear that. That's not the way. That's not the sorts of music people sing to, right? And so that makes it feel like it could just be like, oh, I'm just playing around on the piano and this came out of me. And yet at the same time it feels so perfectly well done, so authentic, that it almost feels like it's been engineered to feel that way. And I don't have a problem, no matter how it was done. I don't have a problem with it. But I really want to know, like, was this something that he sat down and messed around and came up with something that started to sound like this, and he was like, I want to do something with this, and then he made it into what this is, or if this was just recorded off the cuff, and this is what we got at the end of it. Because it sounds enough, the lyrics all sound enough like kind of just made up nonsense off the top of the head. It's peaks and valleys, it's all I see, park the car, let's get valet parking, which valet parking sounds like peaks and valleys, or it has a lot of the same letters. I know you stalking, like parking, that, but I like it, it's over. I want a green 4-leaf clover, I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover, that sort of thing. Move over, come over, we done got closure, peaks and valleys. And then completely random thought. I've been drinking water for my skin, not soda, to rhyme with closure, which is interesting. I'm so done, I feel so dumb, I feel so numb, but then I feel everything at once. I'm a soldier. She's, again, complete change. And then another complete change. She texted me, she's so drunk. There's no coming back from this, huh? It's such an incredibly well done, I want to say stream of consciousness, but I don't know if that's really what it is. And it so could be. It's so cool. Julian, man, thank you for sending this in, because this is really different and really awesome. What do you see the non-demo version of this sounding like? Would you want a fuller sound to this? Because I mean, you list it as demo, which tells me this is like the first kind of like, okay, I'm happy with how this sounds. But if you send this off to people and like, this is just the demo, like, what is it that you want to do with this? It doesn't feel like it needs a whole lot more than what it is right now, because it's so different. It's really, really interesting. This is a track that like, this is a weird thing to say. I would love to see you work with somebody like They Might Be Giants to turn this demo into something more, because I would trust them to know what to edit out, what to keep out of it, even as you add things to this, to make it a non-demo version, to make it the version of Peaks and Valleys that you want it to be. Because it sounds like some of their music with the really high notes, and the way you're performing this, your voice is different than what we normally would hear from you. It's really cool, and they play in that experimental space so often. It would just be such a fantastically cool, fun, interesting collaboration. And I mean, I'm not going to hold my breath that something like that's going to happen, but yeah, this is really cool. This is really cool. I love it. This is 2 awesome tracks from you today, man. Thank you. This is great. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, share. All that information down here. Like I said, I'll be back. Got some more videos I'm going to do right now. Bye-bye.